As you know, one of the BTO projects for June was the former Kebun Baru Primary School. In fact, in the past, there are many schools or college grounds that are being converted for housing purposes. For example, McPherson Spring was formerly ITE College Central, and Pingyi Court at Chai Chee was formerly Pingyi Secondary School. The reason why it's common in Singapore for ex-school grounds to be converted for residential building is because obviously we have limited land, but other than that, school grounds are often centrally located with existing amenities, making them ideal for residential redevelopment when schools merge or close due to demographic changes. Besides, schools are typically low-rise buildings with relatively big land plot, making it easy to demolish and ideal to build a high-rise building afterwards. So, in this video, I'm going to discuss several ex-school grounds that are going to be BTO in the future, and some of these have been confirmed and reflected in the URA master plan, but some of them are just my prediction. Without further ado, let's talk about the first plot. So, the first site we're going to talk about is located right across the Commonwealth MRT station. The size is roughly 7.6 hectare or equivalent to about 10 football fields. This used to house the former Newtown Primary School and also the former Newtown Secondary School, as well as a track and field the two schools shared. Property analysts said that the site is suited for both public and private homes, and because of the giant land plot, most likely this will be cut into several projects. So maybe like some parts will be HDB, some parts will be sold as condo, and I agree with that. As you can see, this land plot is really huge, and look how close it is to Commonwealth MRT station, definitely within walking distance. And I bet that if some of these plots were launched as BTO, it will get slapped by prime classification. It's about 10 stops away or 18 minutes commute to Raffles Place MRT station, which makes it ideal if you are working in the CBD area. And as you can see here, Sheng Siong Supermarket is just nearby. You also have the Tanglin Halt Market here within walking distance. And if you have young children, Newtown Primary School is just nearby. So definitely a very desirable location. Now, if we cross-check with the URA master plan, this land plot is also already identified as residential, and then it said that developers are allowed to build more than 36 stories, so it will be quite tall, and that's very exciting. So this is confirmed it will be residential area in the future. Unfortunately, until now, there's no news yet when this will be launched, but hopefully in the near future. Next up, let's talk about a potential future BTO location in Mo Kio. So this is the old Townsville Primary School. Actually, I'm not so sure like which old school was this, but this one is already abandoned because the new Townsville Primary School is actually at the back. It's located here. So this one is currently vacant. Now let's look at it from above. Probably it's easier. So basically this is the old school ground, and then Townsville Primary School is located here. And then this one is Pathlight School, which is a special needs school. So as you can see, this land plot is not that big. However, interestingly, when I checked the news, it is actually mentioned that Townsville Primary School will be moving in 2029 to a different location. It will be moving to East Canberra in Sembawang, which means that this will be emptied later on. Now, if we cross-check against the URA master plan, that small land plot that I've shown you is already marked for residential, even though it's very small. But if you can imagine, if let's say the Townsville Primary School already moved out, I wonder what will happen to this bigger land plot. There are several scenarios. One possibility is that it will be repurposed to accommodate more students from the Pathlight School, because I do understand that there are high demand for special education, so that's one possibility. But another possibility is, of course, converting this into residential area as well. If that's the case, then you could actually build a very large BTO complex here, if that's the plan of the government. But for now, we don't know for sure. We only know that this small land plot will be residential, but the bigger land plot, which is currently hosting the Townsville Primary School, we don't know what's the future of that just yet. But let's say the plan pushed through, and then my prediction actually came through, and this will be future BTO along with the smaller patch. then I believe that this will be high in demand because as you can see, it is quite close to the Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park. According to Google Map, it is about 1.8 kilometers away from that land plot to Bishan MRT station. So I think most people would just take a bus. It's like 2 to 3 bus stops away. So not that bad. And of course, in the Bishan area, there will be quite a lot of amenities from shops, eateries, etc. So I think many applicants will be interested if indeed the Townsville Primary School is really going to be converted to BTO in the future. But even if, let's say, that's not the case and only the smaller land plot is released as BTO, I believe that people will still apply anyway. Okay, next up, we have another potential ex-school ground that might be converted to a residential building, this time in Bukit Merah area. So, it all started with this announcement a couple of years ago about Tanglin APSN, which is a special needs secondary school because they are moving to Ang Mo Kio in the second half of 2026. The new school itself has been built and ready for use. So, the question is, what will happen to the old school ground? So, if we look at the Google map, this is basically the previous location for APSN Tanglin, which has been confirmed to be moving to Ang Mo Kio. Now, typically, if a school is moving out, there are several possibilities, right? One possibility is that the school ground will be repurposed for another school, or it could be built for residential, whether it's a condo or a BTO. But then, particularly for this APSN Tanglin, as you can see, just nearby, there are already primary school here and also there's another school here. So I don't think this old ground for APSN Tanglin will be made into another school. My gut feel is saying that this will be basically converted to residential purpose because as you can see, the location is very premium. Like it is being surrounded by several condo, and then there are a couple of BTO that was launched near the area as well. And the area is definitely desirable because as you can see, it is within walking distance to Red Hill MRT station. And then there are some amenities as well. As you can see, we have the Active SG gym over here. And then there's a Fair Price over here as well. And then Red Hill Market is across the street, so several blocks away. There's a mosque as well. So I think this is a very desirable area. But to be transparent, when I check the URA website, this plot is still designated for education. But then again, as mentioned, APSN Tanglin is just moving this year, right? So there's a possibility that the URA master plan is still in progress to be updated. So maybe in the future, maybe in a couple of years, we will see this plot being designated as residential area. I think the part that I'm not so sure about is whether this will be a BTO or a condo. I'm not so sure. Let me know in the comment section down below what would be your guess. So those are some of the potential BTO sites in the future. If you want to know more, actually I still have some other predictions regarding future BTO sites. If you want to know, check out my other video exclusive for members only. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. To support my work, you can give a one-time tip by pressing the thanks button, pick the amount that you want and click buy and send. Or you can also press the join button for exclusive contents and monthly membership. Your support means a lot to keep us independent. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.